Hi guys, and welcome back to episode 2 of my new Inspired by series. If you're not sure what this is, basically I look around YouTube, Pinterest, Instagram, all that kind of lovely stuff, and pick a project that has inspired me, and then I share it with you guys. And today's episode has been inspired by YouTube. More specifically, the wonderful Gayle Agostinelli. I'm sure all of you know Gayle Agostinelli. Her name's not Miss Gayle Agostinelli. It's Miss Gayle Agostinelli. And she recently, in quite a recent video, which I will link in the description box down below, so go check her out. She recently got inspired. What is wrong with my word? I couldn't even say wrong. What is wrong with my words today? She recently got inspired on a retreat that she went to by a card maker friend of hers to come up with this kind of trifold pocket. I've done mine slightly different, not slightly different. I've done an extra pocket than she had, or a pocket in a different place. Anyway, please go check her video out if you're interested. And this is what I have made. The eagle-eyed amongst you will notice that it may be that this piece was inspired by a journal that I recently finished, which I will also link down below if you have not seen it, the wonderful unicorn journal. In case you don't know, I tend to give a few freebies when anyone purchases one of my journals, and this is one of the things I made to go with the journal itself as a thank you gift. So this is the pocket. So basically it opens up like so. Isn't that fun, guys? Hey, look at all the journaling space you've got, and as if that wasn't enough, look at all the journaling space you've got. I have used some of this sort of multicolored ribbony thing that I had, great description, and just sort of stuck it behind here. So that still could be written on. But look at all the space, guys. There are so many ways you can adapt this pocket. It's obviously got a little pocket here where I've put some little bits in there. There are so many ways to adapt this. And I've also put a little pocket on the front where you can put some little piece of ephemera. So let's get on with making kind of the basic example of this. And I know on Gayle's channel she's done a few different versions, and we can talk about how to use them in a journal. Oh gosh, I'm all fingers and thumbs and can't say my words. First thing, this is great for using 12 by 12 scrapbook papers up. So I've got this one here, so I'm going to cut off the white edge because we don't need that. And then you cut it to, so decide which way you want. You decide what you want on this side. So if your paper's directional, you will have to think about that. So you're going to take your 12 by 12 and you're going to turn it, just one turn, and then cut it at 6 inches, so half your paper. So you could make 2 pockets out of this paper. I'm just going to double check because my paper cutter has a habit of not always cutting as straight as I'd like. So as you can see, mine's not exactly directional, so it wouldn't have mattered which way round I had it, but I wanted it this way, and it's quite plain on the back. Then you need, if you've got one, a scoreboard, or you can just measure it and score it using your paper folder. So I bought this beautiful scoreboard last year. And I was so enamoured of the colour of it that I didn't realise that it was centimetres, not inches. And so I rarely use it because I like my things in inches. So what you're going to do, hopefully I'm on here. So I'm going to mark mine out because I haven't got the inches on my scoreboard. You're going to measure at 2, 4, 6 and 8, which will leave you 4 inches. So again, you're going to mark and score at 2, 4, 6 and 8. And obviously I'm using black pen on a black paper. It's a brilliant idea, isn't it? It's just a brilliant idea. Oh, this is going to be a video today. Anyway, so now I have to try and score this. So I'm going to line it up with just a score. So I've lined up, my mark is here. So I'm just going to line it up and score it randomly. But I've already marked on my paper, so that's all that matters. I'm going to move that now. And again, you're scoring at 2, 4, 6 and 8. I feel like I'm doing dance moves. 2, 4, 6, 8. 2, 4, 6, 8. Leaving you 4 inches. Now, because of the way I do it, it's not going to measure up perfectly on mine because my scoreboard's centimetres. And then you are going to fold it. Wait a minute, which way am I folding it? Tell you what, why don't I do it where this is, so this is the 4th, and then you have to work out which side you want. I think I want the darker side because I want a brighter pocket, or do I want a darker pocket? And then, like, I can decorate it. Okay, I think I want this side. So we're just going to fold it and finish that down, fold it back again. So this is your score lines, your 2, 4, 6 and 8, and then fold it again. So it's like a concertina. It reminds me of those fans we used to make at school, where you're just folding it backwards. Oh, trying to bring up the other side there, and forwards. Actually, that's measured up quite well considering for me. Okay, so it opens like that. And you see? Opens like that. So you fold, so you're folding, 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 and you have a concertina effect. So yeah, I was trying to work out, did I want this to be my background here, or did I want this? I've gone for the busier one, which might be a issue, but we're going with it. I've got another piece, it doesn't matter. So yes, we've got that just folded really nicely, and I am going to round the corners because I like the way rounded corners look. So I'm rounding the corners here, but I'm going to leave these ones. I did round them in this one, you can see, but I'm going to leave them in this one. Okay, so now we have our basic card, which is really good. So now you have to think about, what do you want to do? So I'm going to put a main pocket here. To be honest, you could even put a belly band there and have it as a tuck spot. You could put a side pocket there and have it as a pull-out journaling card. Or you could do that on the back. Maybe we will do that on the back. Maybe we will. I don't know. You can glue these together. Let's just get started and see what I want to do. So I'm thinking I want to use the same paper just because it matches as the pocket. And if, do I want one on there, or do I want to make that into a top? I might make that into a top. I know what I'm, a top tuck spot, pocket. Get your words, Belle. I really do not know what's wrong with my words today. So I think, looking at this, I want it about there, which is about halfway. So that's 6, about 3 inches high I want it, but I also want it 4 inches on here, just under 4 inches actually, because you don't want it butting right up against the middle crease, because that will cause problems. So there we go. So we've got a pocket now. So yeah, if you have it stuck right to the edge, trying to close it just gets tricky. So we don't want that. And I also need to obviously round this edge. And I'm going to use some, I'm going to put a little notch on there too. And then I'm going to use some black soot distress ink to just really give it even more definition. And there's our first pocket done. So that's going to go on like that. So let's just do it. So yeah, this is such a fun idea. And as Gayle was saying, it's interesting how doing different crafts can inspire what you then do in your junk journals. And I myself have found that one of the things I love about making journals or junk journals is that you can take so many other skills from other crafts that you might do, like I did cross stitching and scrapbooking and I love memory keeping and mixed media, and you can put those in your junk journals. Right, so now I have some tea stained paper, and you have to work out how many pieces you need. So I'm going to need one. I don't know whether to make this into a little pocket as well. That might be quite good fun, to make this into a tiny pocket. Ooh, that might be fun. I think I will. So I need 1 piece, 2 piece, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, we won't need that because that'll be closed. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 pieces of paper. So as each of these are 2 inches, I tend to trim at 1 3/4. Is it 1 3/4? Yeah, at 1 3/4. That gives me a good size of paper. So we need 1 3/4. Obviously I'm using tea stained. You could use whatever. Why is that not cut right? Why does it not look right? What am I doing? It doesn't look straight, which means this one wouldn't be straight. Hold on, guys. I told you sometimes my guillotine just does not. Right, let's retrim that piece from this edge, because I don't know why, but it didn't go right. So let's do this again, shall we? 1 3/4. You can decide if you would prefer it a bigger space for journaling, or if you would prefer a smaller space. You can use any paper you want to use for this. I'm obviously using tea dyed. You can rip and tear the paper, whatever you want for the journaling spots. You could, instead of just having the flat journaling space, you could, in theory, put a little pad on there, and I'll show you what I mean by that afterwards. Oh, why have I got rid of my guillotine? Because I now need to cut these to 6 inches. And none of them are perfect. Obviously, it has to be just under 6 inches because the piece is 6 inches. And again, I'm going to go about 5 3/4. Oh, that was more faffing about than we needed. Okay, so I'm going to use the black soot distress ink, and I'm going to ink all of these up. And I don't even care that they're a little bit grotty. It's meant to be, if I didn't say before, this is going to be more of a kind of gothic piece or Halloween-y piece rather than the pretty unicorn one that I just did. And to see some more vintage pretty ones, Gayle has plenty of examples of those. So I wanted to make something a bit more gothic. And this is where you can also, as I've done on my other one, I've stenciled on the back. So I'm going to put these out like this. And where has my stencil gone? So this is a Tim Holtz stencil. I'm going to use, not that one, I'm going to use the Gothic word ones. And I'm kind of going to put it over both of them and just put it random. Like that. And it can even be at an angle. It doesn't have to be perfect. Like that. Okay, so that's those done. And now, so I'm going to have that stuck. I'm going to put a pocket there. So now we need to stick these. See how I've left a border. So, I mean, you could do the whole 2 by 6 inches, but I like the border because then you get to see the paper. So now we're going to stick these down. Like so. And again, this would look really good with ripped and torn paper. And it probably would have been easier than me fighting with my guillotine or my paper trimmer, as it's known by. I always called it a guillotine because that's what we always called it in school. And even when you're working in a school, like you have the big, large, the giant industrial almost size guillotine for all the kids' schoolwork. So yeah. So you could do all 3 of these as paper, but as I'm going to put a little pocket there, are we on camera? I'm going to instead just do 2 on this piece. You could even just have that as extra writing space as well and not put the pocket on there. There we go. Okay, so we're going to turn over the back, and again I need to remember which one's going to be stuck together is going to be that one. So I just need these 2. Oh, ripped 2 pages off my glue book. It is not my day today, guys. I just wondered if I've put the writing the right way. I mean, yeah, I have, but it doesn't matter so much. But yes, I have, thankfully. So yeah, this is a fun idea to add into your journals, and would also be fun to just send some happy mail in. I mean, there's so much writing space. You could actually write your letter on it if you wanted to, or make it full of pockets. That one's not wanting to go down flat. Make it full of pockets and add lots of fun little bits of happy mail, which I think would be a really nice idea too. Can you see that I'm gluing that, or am I doing it off camera? The way today's video is going, it would be off camera. Oh gosh. So yeah, that's going to go there. And again, I'm just trying to get it in the middle. It helps me to do it sideways. I don't know why. It's just how my brain works. So there we go, guys. We have got 2 journaling spots here, a pocket there. We're going to put a pocket there, and this I'm going to make into a top pocket. So that's the wrong one. So I'm just going to make a little notch here, like so. And then I'm going to ink it again with some black soot. and then I'm going to stick it together so I actually remember that it's going to be a pocket before I end up thinking, what am I doing? So obviously to glue this, we're going to need to glue along here and along here. We only need to do those two sides. I mean, you can stitch it. That would be an idea. But for once, I'm not doing any stitching on here. So I want to show you how you can do it with just glue, because I know not everyone has a sewing machine. So that's going to be a top pocket for a tag in there. Now I need a little pocket here. So I've got a little bit of this paper left. So again, it's 2 inches, unless I want to do it as a top pocket. No, we'll do it as a bottom one. Again, it's 2 inches, so I'm just going to measure it just under 2 inches because I don't want it exactly in the seam. So if you can see that. And I mean, realistically, we could have done one all the way along, but we're not. I'm not doing that. And again, I'm going to put a little notch in it. I'm going to ink it. So this would take a very skinny tag. I mean, you're talking over maybe a 1.5 inch tag or a 1 inch tag would be quite good in there. Are we on camera? Let me double check. Yeah, especially if you don't. All right, I don't know what is going on today. I feel like I feel like the summer fairy magic has, I don't know, is playing havoc with my head or something, because I just threw my glue across the table as well. Okay, so that will close like that, which I think looks great. Then you open it up, you've got writing space, then you open it up, you've got a pocket, then you've got writing space, then you've got another pocket. And then I was wondering about putting a pocket on the back instead of writing space. And I'm actually going to use this paper this time. And I'm going to... Okay, so this is 4. So first of all, I'm going to cut it down to the 6 inches that it is, because obviously this is 6 inches. So I'm going to cut it down to the 6 inches, and then across here is 4. So obviously I don't want it going all the way to the edge. So I think I'm going to do 3 or 3 1/4 actually. That's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do 3 1/4, and again I'm going to put a notch, but this time I think I want the notch. I'm so sorry if you can hear that drilling. I think I'm going to do the notch up the top just randomly here, like so. Okay, that's in there. Yeah, my neighbours are doing some home renovations. I've been very lucky today actually. They normally start first thing in the morning by 8:30, 9, and they normally go on to about 8:30, 9 at night. It's been interesting, let's say. And obviously I'm trying to film videos. So now we're just going to video. No, we're not. We're already videoing. We're going to glue. What is wrong with me today, guys? Along the edges, and we're going to put a pocket on the back of here. So noisy, so I'm sorry if you can hear that. So again, I'm not putting it right to the edge. I've left a smidge, just a smidge of the original paper, and put the pocket a bit further in because I didn't want it to be on the edge because it's opening and closing so much that I just thought that would work better and make it more stable. So obviously on the back of this one, we've got some writing paper. You could put a pocket like that. You could put a bully band. You could put nothing at all and stick it in your journal so that it's actually glued on. You could even make it a pocket. I'll have to grab a journal so I can show you ideas. But this would be a floating piece because it's got the pockets there. So now I suppose we should decorate a little bit and fill those pockets. Also feel like we need to make a tag, and I feel like I want to make it from the same paper, just because I've got that paper here and I might as well use it all up. I'm going for 1.5 inches, and let's see how that, gosh, everything's falling on me. Can you hear that, guys? Everything's just fallen. And let's see if that fits in. Let's move this. Oh, fingers and thumbs. Oh, fingers and thumbs. So this should fit in this pocket nicely. Yep, that fits in so nicely. And for an extra bit of journaling space, you can put some more paper on the back of here. Right, let's do this quickly, and I'm just going to mark it with my pencil so that it's easier. Trim that. So I hope you're getting some inspiration from this, and that you're seeing how versatile it actually is for your journals, and just what kind of fun things you can do with it. Where's my glue? That's what I was going for, my glue. I was like, where's the glue? So yeah, let's add some more journaling space on the back of that tag, like so. I know it doesn't look much like a tag at the moment, but it will do. Let's banish that down. And that's going to go in there like so. And then you could add another tag there, but I'm going to try and add, I mean, I've got a larger piece. It would be interesting to try and have one the same as that. I don't know. So anyway, and we can try and decorate it. I have all my little sort of Halloween-y, gothic-y ephemera, and I have some of these pieces too. Hold on. So this is one of the stamp booklets I made in my first Inspired By series, and this was inspired by something I saw on Pinterest. Well, that would fit in there really nicely, like so. That just looks really cute in there. And then, I mean, I have this tag. This is quite bulky though, so I don't think that'll work. I have this that I also made in that series, so I prefer that in there. Oh, I think I kind of do prefer that one. We've got this black cat. There's just a wooden cat that I had in my ephemera. So that kind of hides quite well in there. This is making this quite chunky now. But, you know, that's not a problem. And then I've got this ephemera pack that I got in a haul, a Tim Holtz haul that I did. So I will leave that down below as well if you haven't seen it. And literally you could just add something like this. This might be a bit wide, is it? Oh, no, see, that looks really cute like that. That looks really cute. I feel like that's too bulky, but I like it in there. Maybe the cat's making it too bulky too. Yep, I'm going to take the cat out, and I'm just going to add another random piece of ephemera, like this card. I mean, that might be good, actually, thinking about it, in the back. Yep, that looks good in the back. So let's put some extra pieces in here. Just find some bits and bobs. Oh, that's too big. That's too big. Oh, we've got this cute spooky house. That might go quite well. And then this. Go there. And we've got a piece in the back too. And then I'm wondering if I've got a piece small enough to go in there. And we do. We have this Tim Holtz piece as well. Oh, it's a bit too big. That's annoying. They all seem to be a bit big, those ones. Oh, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute. Here we go. We got that. And we can put a little poison bit in there too. Obviously, you can put another tag in there. Oh, right, there's lots of ephemera. Let's move all this over here now. And I also have these little ephemera bags. Just want to quickly have a look if there's anything. Oh, see, like that fun photo would go really well in here too. Kind of thing. That all goes really well. I like that. Have a look if there's anything else in here. These are just my little pouches of random bits and bobs. Let's see. There are postcards in here, but I don't think... Oh, see now that skull would look great in there, wouldn't it? I've already got something. Got another little ephemera bag here too. Do rather like that. That would go quite well on there. We've also got the little owl. Oh, got a little random... where's it gone? Where's it gone? The random tarot card. That might go quite well in there too. We have that over there. And then the kids this way. Maybe not that one. This one? Yeah, I like that one. So that's that. We need something there. I mean, you could have like a little witchy girl, but she doesn't really go with the vibe. So let's have a look. Feel like I want to decorate it, but I don't know if I've got... Oh, we've even got some of these envelopes that I made for Halloween. Got the cute little bat person. I might use that. Hold on. This was drawn by my dear friend Sarah, and it's just adorable on there. You just kind of see it peeking out. Oh my gosh, can you hear them singing now? Okay. There we go. Drilling, loud singing, just like, whatever. Oh, we've got one of her mermaid. No, the bat person goes better. Really like that. On there. I don't know. Anyway, what I might do is I might leave it like that because I can decorate it later. I just basically wanted to show you what you can do. So I'm going to use some of this fun trim. It's quite a lot there. Don't need that much. Obviously, you can tie it around the middle. You can tie it across the top, which won't work for me because of the tag. So I'm definitely going to have a tie across the middle. So let's cut this. And you would close it like so. Like that. And isn't that fun, guys? Isn't that a really good idea? So yeah, it's really fun idea. And you've got journaling space, you've got a tag, which I'm going to add some lace to, I think. So you've got a tag in here, you've got some journaling space, you've got a pocket with some bits, you've got more journaling space, you've got another pocket, you've got a pocket on the back. You could put some journaling space like on there. You could put that on, but I like the pocket as is. And you open up the back, you've got more journaling space. Oh, and I forgot that. No, that's the front. That's why. I was going to say I forgot that bit. No, I haven't. That's the front. So, the unicorn version, where it's all journaling space. And a little side pocket there. And this version, which has more limited journaling space, but I think it's a lot of fun. Sorry guys, I had to pause you there for a minute. Anyway, whilst I was paused, I forgot I added some lace to the tag on the front. Okay, so I'm not going to decorate this. This one is all decorated up, which you can see. I'm not going to decorate this one yet because I don't know what journal it's going to be used in. And this is just an idea. So have a go at doing one of these. I will leave the measurements down below. Remember, it's a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. Cut in half, so that's 6 inches wide, 12 along, and then you score at 2, 4, 6 and 8, leaving you 4 inches here, and fold it however you want. Put the journaling spots wherever you want. Make it a flip out, a pocket, a tuck. Stick it down in the journal. Make it something that is loose and moves around the journal. Use it as happy mail. Send it to people with lots of little things. Write your letter on it, whatever. There are so many amazing ideas for what you can do with this fun piece. So anyway, I hope that was okay. I know there was a bit of rambling, a bit of kerfuffling and some noise, and my words wouldn't work, but I hope you still got the gist anyway, and that you enjoyed this second episode of Inspired By. Thank you so much for watching, guys. If you like what you see, please hit that thumbs up button. It all helps. And wherever you are in the world, I hope you're safe, and I hope you're having some crafty fun. But until next time, guys, bye for now.